the Network Queen, and this is LP on the Scene Dallas. We're here at Buttons in Addison for the 2012 election watch party. We're going to go around and ask a couple of people questions about how they feel about this 2012 elections. So come on in, and we want to see you on the scene. Can you tell us what you do here at Buttons?
I'm a front house server, in charge of the servers. I do a little bit with the public relations here, help to organize this event, and assist a little bit with the music.
Great. I heard this was your idea. Thank you for having us here. I have a quick question. Why is this election so important to you?
I think it's not necessarily, it's important to me, but I think it's important to everybody because it's one of historic proportions. A lot of people try to make this a race about racial. I think maybe it is a little bit, but where we are with the country, the economy, how we're hurting, basically we have two big divergent views. One basically is conservative, the other is a little bit more liberal. One is more fiscally conservative, the other is a little bit more liberally. So we've never really had for a long time such a divergent opinions politically, and it's really, we have a very polarized Congress right now. I haven't seen a Congress this polarized for quite some time, even when I was a little kid. And I think that's what makes this such a hot contested, race.
Well, thank you for having us here, Shabazz. I know you're a busy man, so get to work. Thank you. Here, Loretta, how are you doing tonight?
I'm wonderful. And yourself?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Let me ask you, how do you think Obama did at the first debate?
I think he did pretty good. I think a lot of people were stating that Romney probably beat him, but I think Obama took over.
So you think Obama won? Who do you think is going to win tonight?
Obama, most definitely.
Did you early vote or did you vote on election day?
I voted on election day. I voted this morning. I actually made it to the poll at 6:50.
And how was the lines crazy? How was it?
Probably like a 45-minute procedure. It was processed. It was pretty fun.
Well, thanks for coming out to Buttons and thanks for voting, Loretta. Hi, what's your name? Diana. So who did you vote for and why?
I voted for Mick. I don't know a whole lot about him, but I am tired of the, how do I put this, charity that Obama gives, and it's a lot. There's a lot of people that need it, but there's a lot of people that don't need it, and he makes it easy to be lazy. So I'm hoping with Mick, there's going to be a change.
Okay, well, thank you. Hi, we have Banks here at Buttons in Addison for the 2012 election watch party. Banks, tell me, if you could ask Obama any question, what would it be?
I would ask Obama on the first debate, why did you sit back and let Romney do what he do? Why didn't you just smash his tail that time? And then we really wouldn't have all these. You gave him too much inspiration and hope that he could possibly win this. We have enough racism and bigotry as it is. You should have just smashed him and eliminated the whole thing. I would ask him that question. And what I got to do to get a 3-on-3 game with your ass.
Why do you think he did that? Do you think it was a strategy, or do you think he was too confident?
I kind of think it was kind of like the Ali rope-a-dope. He just kind of sat back to see what Romney had. But I really think he gave the Republicans a lot of hope because they came out swinging real hard. But I think if he'd have just been like, smashed him, like, look, Democrats about to run this another 4 years, I think it would have took all the little steam out of them people. That's just my thoughts.
Good question. Thank you, Banks. Thank you. Good question. Hi, we have Renee Bennett here who's watching the 2012 election watch party in Buttons, Addison. Renee, tell me, did you vote early or did you vote on election day today?
On election day.
And how was it?
The lines was not that long. I think a lot of people did pre-voting for the upcoming, so the line wasn't long at all. When I got there, a lot of people had their voter registration, had their identification, so everything seemed like it went smoothly.
That's great. So why did you choose Buttons to come watch the election?
I got the email out and indicated that they was having a watch party, and they indicated that it was a nice special. So I knew a lot of people was going to be here to be able to celebrate Obama's coming in for election.
So let me guess, you did vote for Obama.
I did.
If you could ask him any question, what would you ask him?
Nobody asked me that question. How hard is it to be the president of the United States being an African American man?
Great question. Thank you, Renee, for answering the questions. Thank you. This is Naomi Scott, the network queen, and this is LP on the Scene Dallas. We're here at Buttons and Addison, and I have Miss Cotton, the comedian, with us. Miss Cotton, how you doing, girl?
Hey, I'm fine in the mud.
Who did you vote for this election?
Baby, you know I voted for Barack Obama because he got the most swag. You know what I'm saying? And it looked like he killing in the polls because we ain't worried about the other states because they voting twice because some of them sisters is aunties and, you know, in them states, it's the same person.
What made you come to Buttons for the election?
Well, first of all, Buttons got the good food. I'm waiting on my food right now. Chef Keith, he the bomb. Keith, good looking out on them jalapeno cheddar grits. And plus, Buttons is right in the pulse of everything. So you have all different nationalities, backgrounds, economical backgrounds and everything. So, you know, this is where it's happening at.
Hi, we have Reggie here, who's sitting here in Addison Buttons watching the 2012 election. And we want to know, Reggie, who did you vote for and why?
I voted for Barack Obama because I thought he had the best plan. I thought he had the best plan 4 years ago. And I think even now we will have a better situation after 4 more years with him being in office.
What made you come here to Buttons to watch the election?
My buddy back here, D, was telling me that you guys had this going on out here, so I was actually going to go home and watch this, and you know, in the privacy of my home. But you know, I'm out here, and I got all the beautiful people out here, and I love it. It's great.
All right, thanks, Reggie, for joining us on this history. Thank you very much. Hi, Jasmine. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good. So, who did you vote for?
Obama.
Why?
All the way. Because I think the last 4 years were great. You know, as far as him changing and making things different in this country and cleaning up.
Okay. And what is your name?
Shawana.
Shawana, where were you at the last election?
I was home watching it on TV.
Okay, so if you can ask Mitt Romney or Obama a question, what would it be?
I think I would ask Mitt Romney, what did he mean when he said he's not worried about the 47% of the country that's poor? What did he plan on doing with them? I mean, they're just not going to go away.
Good question. Steven at Buttons and Addison for the 2012 election watch party. So, Steven, tell me, who did you vote for and why?
I voted for President Barack Obama. Primary reason I voted for him is he's honest, true, got a pretty steady hand, makes good decisions, and not to mention his swag game is pretty good too.
That's what a lot of people are saying, that Obama does have his swag. So let me ask you, if you could ask Obama any question, what would it be?
Probably who does his hair. No, I'm just joking. It would probably be, you know, for this next 4 years, what's his true plan and outlining how he plans to protect, you know, African Americans and help move them forward. That would probably be the main question I would ask him. And I'd like a detailed answer rather than kind of that brush over deal that politicians do.
How do you think he did with the first debate?
I think he, you know, I think he came out swinging. He took a couple jabs. He didn't do too well. However, the second, third debate, I mean, come on, he Baracked him, yeah, all over. So he did pretty good. And I'm pretty sure the rest of America will agree it's the right choice. So.
Okay. One more question. Where were you and where were you at the last election?
I was at my house in Allen watching the last election and watching the first African American take the White House by storm, get the economy back on track, and regulate what the former president had done. So I was at my house.
All right. Thank you, Steven, for interviewing with LP on the Scene.
Sure.